velocity 924, cross runway 25. Are you seriously going to do a spin?
Pushback approved, facing south.
Are you seriously? Oh my gosh.
Approved, expect runway
That
34
spin
right,
is
Altimex
insane.
286. Runway 34 left, Air Canada 34 heavy.
Velocity 477, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Pushback approved, facing south.
Air Canada 34 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Qantas 510, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Continue taxi.
Velocity 817, cross runway 25. I seriously cannot believe you just did that turn. That is... whoa. Welcome back to another episode of Tower Simulator 3. I am Gilby and again. Today we're looking at the newest airport that's been released to the game, Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport, my local. Looking forward to a good session here today. Those that have been familiar with the channel for a while will recall that I think it was about 12 episodes ago I did do a stint at the community version of the airport, so I'm keen to see how the community version or how the new version differs to the community version. So we'll go for a clear morning airport database. So I understand that because the airport is so new, there is no Nerges design database as of yet. So I have picked up a Zap schedule from the Discord community. Thanks to the Zap team for putting this together. We will use the Nerges design plane set because you can't do Sydney without Qantas and Virgin and Rex and Jetstar and all the Australian airlines. We'll preload for 4 hours, give it a go. Okay, here we go, in the Sydney Tower. It will be interesting to see if all of my settings from the community airport are still here and if they still work. Interesting that we've got some planes, looks like a bit of domestic, bit of international parked down here. That's not normal. We've also got a building missing from over here. There's some freight building. Oh, yeah. Pretty sure there's some freight buildings over here. And it looks like we've got passenger planes there, which is interesting. Just over here we have the international terminal, nicely stocked with a nice amount of planes. And then we've got the domestic. We've got the domestic terminal over here, or domestic terminals, I should say. So over the back we've got over the back and down the side we've got Qantas. This one is for Jetstar and this one is for Virgin. But straight away I can see we've got some Jetstar parked here and we've got some Virgin parked over here. So nice mix and match there. Then we have over here the turboprops, so it's generally a lot of Rex Airlines and others. And then we've got GA scattered all through there. Is that a fire truck out of its... It is too. We have a fire truck parked over near the terminal. Interesting. What else do we have? Okay, so we've got another row of Qantas back here, and we've got some more stacked there. I don't think they actually had planes up in here, but there you go. I thought most of this was used for maintenance. And we've got some Australia Post Qantas freighters down here as well. So quite an interesting mix. Let's just check our cameras. So F7, yeah, that looks about right, on top of the tower. F8. F8 is on top of the domestic terminal, which is good. And F9 is over the top of the international terminal. I had a mental blank there for a second. Okay, so let's open up the debright. Let's open up the aiders. Okay, now let's check the weather and work out what we're going to do. So 343 and 5 knots. So I think we will be doing 3-4 right and 3-4 left. So cargo and wide bodies do not go on 3-4 right, and turboprops, turboprops and bizjets do not go on 3-4 left. We don't need the airport lights, which is good, and we should be good to go with that setup. One thing I will point out is that runway 25 and runway 7 or 07 aren't in use anymore, so I'm going to try not to use those and see what happens. One of the key things that is quite critical with the operations of Sydney, and having heard air traffic control talking a lot, is the holding points and getting planes to hold short. So to get out to 3-4 right, we will send everything via Charlie, Bravo 10, Tango. But we will get them to hold short of Lima. Sound like a plan? Everything that's coming in will go down Lima, Bravo, and hold short Bravo 3, Bravo 1, Bravo 2, Bravo 4. And 3-4 left is a bit of a challenge as well. Let's see if we can straighten that out a bit. That's going to annoy me, isn't it? Maybe not. So 3-4 left, we will get the heavies all the way down, joining at Alpha 5, Alpha 6, Lima, Alpha 5, Alpha 6. What I might try and do, yeah, we just have to be careful with these as they exit out, because if they exit too far, it can cause us some strife. And on that note, let's start and see what happens. We'll keep the 3D UI on because this airport is going to get very busy very quickly. Or not.
Sydney ground. Q-Link 2038 with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
The tag size is not quite right. That's better. Q-Link 2038, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south.
Up it starts.
Q-Link 2038.
We can watch you push back.
Sydney ground, Rex 666 would with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Oh really? Well, that's going to be a problem. Why is Rex here? Rex 6661, stand by.
Roger. Rex 6661.
So runway 25 is used as a holding point as well, which is probably a good thing.
Sydney ground, Qantas 643 heavy with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Qantas 643 heavy, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Qantas 643 heavy.
Sydney ground, Jetstar 515 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Jetstar 515, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west, Jetstar 515.
Got some Q-Link on its way in.
Sydney ground, Express 3634 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Express Freight 634, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Express 3634.
Sydney Tower, Q-Link 2037 on final 34 right.
Sydney ground, Q-Link 2038 ready to taxi.
Q-Link 2037, runway 34 right, cleared to land. Our first arrival of the
Runway
episode.
34 right, cleared to land. Q-Link 2037.
Q-Link 2038, runway 34 right, via Charlie, Bravo 10, Tango, hold short, Lima.
Runway 34 right, via Charlie, Bravo 10, Tango, hold short of taxiway Lima, Q-Link 2038. Sydney ground, Qantas 643 heavy ready to taxi.
Qantas 643 heavy, runway 34 left at Alpha 5, via Alpha 1.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha 1. Qantas 643 heavy.
Sydney ground, Jetstar 515 ready to taxi.
Jetstar 515, runway 34 left at Lima.
Runway 34 left at Lima, Jetstar 515.
Sydney Tower, velocity 920 on final 34 left.
Velocity 920, runway 34 left, cleared to land. It's already starting to pick up, ladies and gentlemen.
Clear to land. Velocity 920.
Rex 661, Rex 6661, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south, Rex 6661.
Qantas 423, pushback approved, facing south. Qantas 643 heavy, cross runway 16 right.
Cross runway 16 right. Qantas 643 heavy.
See, this is perfect.
Sydney ground, Express 3634 ready for taxi.
Express Freight 634, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha 1.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha 1. Express 3634.
Qantas 423, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Contest 423. Sydney ground. Contest 423 with information hotel.
Oops.
Requesting push and start.
Sydney Tower, Qantas 414 on final 3 for left.
Q-Link 2038, cross runway 25.
Cross runway 25. Q-Link 2038.
Sydney ground, Rex 6464 with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Rex 6464, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Rex 6464.
Sydney ground, Rex 6661 ready to taxi.
Rex 6661, runway 34 right via Charlie, Bravo 10, Tango, hold short, Lima.
Runway 34 right via Charlie.
Jetstar
Bravo 10,
515, runway
Tango,
34 left, cleared
hold
for
short,
immediate
taxiway
takeoff on
Lima.
reaching altitude
Rex
1000,
6661.
contact departure. We get Jetstar out.
Runway 34 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff on
12.
reaching altitude 1000.
Should be okay.
Contact departure. Jetstar 515.
Should be okay.
Sydney ground. Contest 423 ready to taxi.
Qantas 423, runway 34 right via Charlie, Bravo 10, Tango, hold short, Lima.
Runway 34 right via Charlie. Bravo 10. Tango. Hold short of taxiway Lima. Contest 423.
Qantas 643 heavy, cross runway 07.
Cross runway 07. Qantas 643 heavy.
Come on, get
Sydney
moving, Mr.
ground,
Jetstar.
Rex 6464 ready to taxi.
Oh. Rex 6464, runway 34 right via Charlie, Bravo 10, Tango. Hold short, Sierra. Sierra.
Runway 34 right via Charlie.
It should have been Lima,
Bravo
right?
10. Tango. Hold short of taxiway Sierra. Rex 6464.
Express Freight 634, cross runway 16 right.
Cross runway 16 right. Express 3634.
Q-Link 2038, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Q-Link 2038.
Q-Link 2037, taxi to terminal via Uniform, Sierra, Lima, Bravo, Foxtrot. Blah. Q-Link 2037, taxi to terminal via Uniform, Sierra, Bravo, Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal by uniform. Sierra, Bravo, Foxtrot. Q-Link 2037.
Q-Link 2037, taxi to terminal via Uniform, Bravo,
Taxi to terminal by uniform. Bravo. Q-Link 2037.
good.
Sydney Tower. Qantas
Velocity.
507 on final 34 left.
Velocity 9020, taxi to terminal. Rex 6661, cross runway 25. Qantas 414, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
Taxi to terminal. Velocity 9020.
Okay.
Cross
So,
runway 25. Rex
Qantas
6661.
508, pushback approved, facing west.
Runway 34 left.
Q-Link
Land.
2221,
414.
pushback approved, facing south. Rex 6767, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Velocity 820, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing west. Qantas 508.
Express Freight 634, hold short, Golf. Golf.
Pushback approved.
Velocity
facing south.
920, cross
Q-Link
runway 07.
2221.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 right.
Qantas
Rex
507,
6767.
runway 34 left, cleared to land. Qantas 643 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Qantas 423, cross runway 25. Rex 6464, cross runway 25. Express Freight 634, continue taxi. Qantas 414, taxi to ramp. Qantas 414, taxi to ramp.
Pushback approved facing south. Velocity 820. Hold short of taxiway golf. Express 3634.
Q-Link 2038, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Express Freight 634, cross runway 07.
Cross runway 07. Velocity 920. Runway 34 left. Clear to land. Qantas 507. Runway 34 left. Clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 2000. Contact departure.
Rex
Qantas
6767, runway 34 right, via Charlie, Bravo 10, hold short, Lima.
Cross runway 25. Qantas 423.
Velocity 820, runway 34 right, via Charlie, Bravo 10, hold short, Lima.
Cross runway 25.
Q-Link 2221, runway 34 right, via Charlie, Bravo 10, hold short, Lima. Rex 6661, continue taxi. Jetstar 9053, runway 34 right, cleared to land. The commands are not keeping up.
Continue taxi. Express 3634.
Qantas 508, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha 1. Qantas 101, pushback approved, facing west. Qantas 427, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Taxi to ramp. Qantas 414.
Rex 6767, cross runway 25.
Runway 34 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Qantas
on reaching
414,
altitude
cross
1000.
runway 25.
Contact departure. Q-Link 2038.
Cross runway 07.
Velocity
Express
163, you are in the wrong terminal. Oh, oops, mic was on.
Runway 34 right.
Velocity
Via
163,
Charlie. Bravo
pushback
10.
approved,
Hold short
facing
of
south.
taxiway Lima. Rex 6767.
Qantas 423, continue taxi.
Runway 34 right. Via Charlie. Bravo 10.
Rex
Hold short of taxiway
6767,
Lima.
cross
Velocity
runway
820.
25. Velocity 820, cross runway 25.
Runway 34 right.
Qantas
Via Charlie.
508,
Bravo 10.
cross
Hold
runway
short of
16
taxiway
right.
Lima. Q-Link 2221. Continue taxi.
Q-Link
Rex
2037,
6661.
continue taxi. Q-Link 2037, cross runway 25.
Runway 34 right. Clear to land.
Rex
Jetstar
6464,
953.
continue taxi.
Runway 34 left.
Jetstar
Alpha 5,
502, runway
Compass
34 left,
508.
cleared to land.
Pushback approved facing west. Contest 101.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. Contest 427.
Express Freight 634, runway 34 left, line up behind, next landing aircraft.
Negative. Unknown command. Rex 6767. Cross runway 25.
Qantas 507, taxi to terminal via Bravo.
Your arrival gate is occupied. Velocity 163.
Q-Link 2221, cross runway 25.
Pushback approved. Facing south. Velocity 163.
Rex 6661, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Cancel. Rex 6661, runway 34 right, line up behind, next landing aircraft.
Continue taxi. Contest 423.
Velocity 163, runway 34 left at Alpha 5.
Cross runway 25. Rex
Qantas
6767.
507, cross runway 25.
Cross runway 25. Velocity 820.
Cross runway 16 right. Qantas 508.
Sydney ground. Fueling 2037. Request crossing runway 07. Fueling 2037. Cross runway 25. Fueling 2037.
Velocity 824, pushback approved, facing south.
Continue taxi.
Qantas
Rex
101, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha 1.
Runway 34 left. Clear to land. Jetstar 502.
Qantas 427, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha 1. Qantas 143, pushback approved, facing south. Rex 6767, continue taxi. Express Freight 634, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 left. Line up behind next landing aircraft. Express 3634.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo.
Qantas 101, hold position.
Cross runway 25.
Q-Link 2002, pushback approved, facing south. Rex 6661, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Velocity 817, runway 34 right, cleared to land.
Negative. Say again. Do not take off. Rex 6661.
Rex 6661, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Oh yep, you're already on your way.
Runway 34 right. Line up behind next landing aircraft. Rex 6661.
Runway 34 left.
Qantas
Alpha 5.
508,
Velocity
cross
163.
runway 25. Velocity 163, cross runway 25. Velocity 824, runway 34 right at... Cancel. Velocity 824, runway 34 left at Lima.
Cross runway 25.
Velocity
Qantas
824,
507.
runway 34 left at Lima via Charlie.
Pushback approved. Facing south. Velocity
Please tell me
824.
you've taken off.
Runway 34 left.
Velocity
Alpha
817.
1. Contest 10.
Turn right, heading 90 degrees. Contact departure. Contact departure. Velocity 817, contact departure. Qantas 142, runway 34 right, cleared to land. Qantas 418, runway 34 left, cleared to land. Qantas 423, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Velocity 820, continue taxi. Q-link 2221, continue taxi. Velocity 824, hold position.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha 1.
Velocity
Qantas 427.
824, runway 34 left at Lima via Charlie.
Command property error.
Velocity
Kansas
824, continue taxi, cross runway 25. Q-link 2221, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Rex 6767.
Qantas 143, pushback approved, facing south.
Runway 34 left.
American 72 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Qantas 423, runway 34 right, line up behind, next landing aircraft.
Hold position. Qantas 101.
There's enough time. Qantas 423, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Jetstar 9053, taxi to ramp via Lima, Bravo, Juliet.
Pushback approved facing south. Q-link 2002.
Jetstar 502, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Foxtrot. Jetstar 9053, taxi to ramp via Bravo.
Runway 34 right, clear through takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Rex 6661.
Qantas 508, runway 34 left, line up behind, next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 right.
Qantas
Clear to
427,
land.
cross
Velocity at
runway
17.
16 right.
Runway 34 right.
Qantas
clear for immediate
101,
takeoff
continue
on reaching
taxi.
altitude 1000. Contact departure. Rex 6661.
Q-link 2002, runway 34 right, via Charlie, Bravo 10, hold short, Lima.
Cross runway 25.
Qantas 143,
508.
runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha 1.
Cross runway 25. Velocity 163.
Negative. Taxiway not found.
Rex
Velocity 824.
6518, pushback approved, facing south. Velocity 9025, pushback approved, facing south. Rex 6416, pushback approved, facing south. Velocity 412, pushback approved, facing south.
Runway 34 left at Lima. Velocity 824.
Qantas 510, pushback approved, facing west. American 72 Heavy, runway 34 left.
Runway 34 left at Lima via Charlie. Velocity
Jetstar
824.
502, cross runway 25. Dual arrivals.
Negative. Unknown command. Velocity at 17.
Jetstar 403, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
Sydney departure on 118.4.
Rex 6464,
Velocity at 17.
runway 34
Good day.
right, line up and wait. Qantas 50, are you doing it? Velocity 824, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right. Clear to land. Qantas 142.
Runway 34 left. Clear to land. Qantas 418.
Continue taxi. Velocity 820.
Qantas 418, taxi to ramp via Bravo, hold short, Quebec.
Continue taxi. Q-link 2221. Hold position. Velocity 824.
Jetstar 9053, hold position.
Runway 34 left at Lima
Rex
via Charlie.
6464, runway 34 right, cleared for
824.
immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Continue taxi. Cross runway
Velocity
25.
824, runway
Velocity
34 left, cleared
824.
for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Velocity 508, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Continue taxi.
Qantas 508, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Dual takeoff.
Pushback approved facing south. Qantas 143.
Qantas 142, taxi to terminal via Bravo.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. American 72
Qantas
heavy.
427, cross runway 07. American 72 heavy, cross runway 07. Rex 6767, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 802, runway 34 left, cleared to land. Velocity 819er, runway 34 right, cleared to land. Q-Link 2002, cross runway 25. It got busy quick.
Runway 34 right. Line up behind next landing aircraft.
Qantas 101, cross runway 16 right. Qantas 143, cross runway 16 right.
Runway 34 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000.
Rex
contact
6518,
departure.
runway
Qantas
34 right, via Charlie, Bravo 10, hold short, Lima.
Taxi to ramp via Lima. Echo. Bravo.
Velocity
Juliet.
9025, runway 34 right, via Charlie, Bravo 10, hold short, Lima. Velocity 412, runway 34 left, at Lima via Charlie.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo. Foxtrot. Jetstar 502. Taxi to ramp via Bravo. Jetstar 953.
Velocity 819er, runway 34 right, cleared to land.
Runway 34 left. Line up behind next landing aircraft.
Rex
Qantas 508.
6416, runway 34 right, via Charlie, Bravo 10, hold short, Lima.
Cross runway 16 right. Qantas 427.
Velocity 820, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 72 heavy, cross runway 07. Jetstar 403, taxi to ramp via Bravo. Qantas 510, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha 1.
Continue taxi. Qantas 101.
Qantas 418, cross runway 25.
Runway 34 right. Via Charlie.
Rex
Bravo
6518,
10,
cross
hold
runway
short taxiway Lima.
25.
Q-Link 2002.
Velocity 9025, cross runway 25. Velocity 412, cross runway 25. Velocity 163, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Jetstar 9053, continue taxi.
Runway 34 left. At
Qantas
Alpha 5
802,
via
hold
Alpha 1.
position.
Qantas 143.
Pushback approved facing south. Rex 6518.
Qantas 802, hold position.
Pushback approved facing south. Velocity 9025.
These Qantas
Pushback
pilots, I
approved
tell
facing
you.
South. Rex 6416.
Qantas 101, cross runway 07.
Pushback approved facing south.
Qantas
Velocity 412.
418, cross runway 25.
Pushback approved facing west. Qantas 510.
Qantas 802, taxi to terminal via Bravo.
Runway 34 left. American 72 heavy.
Q-link 2002, continue taxi. Velocity 817, runway, nope. Velocity 9024, runway 34 left, clear to land. Qantas 427, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cross runway 25.
Qantas
Jetstar 502.
101, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 left, clear to land.
Qantas
Jetstar
143, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. Rex 6464.
Velocity 817, runway 34 right, cleared to land. Q-link 2221, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Jetstar 403, cross runway 25. Qantas 802, cross runway 25. Rex 6416, cross runway 25. Air Canada 34 Heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Qantas 510, cross runway 16 right. Rex 6518, continue taxi. Velocity 819er, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Golf.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait.
Velocity
412.
412, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 412, cross runway 25.
Taxi to Ram, via Bravo. Hold short of taxiway Quebec.
Alpha
Qantas
Mike
418.
286, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Hold position. Jetstar 953.
Qantas 142, cross runway 25.
Runway 34 right, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Rex 6464.
Velocity 9025, continue taxi. Rex 6518, and why didn't you go?
Runway 34 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Velocity 824.
Runway 34 left.
Qantas
clear for takeoff.
418,
On reaching
continue
altitude
taxi.
1000, contact departure. Qantas 508.
Right.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo. Qantas 142.
Qantas 592, pushback approved, facing south.
Cross runway 07. Qantas 427.
Alpha Mike 286, approved, expect runway 34 right.
Command requirement missing. American 72 Heavy.
Air Canada 34 Heavy, runway 34 left.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Rex 6767.
You're going
Runway 34 left.
all the way up.
Clear to land. Qantas 802.
Cross runway 25. Q-link 2002.
Cross runway 16 right. Qantas 101.
It's a big
Cross
side
runway 16 right. Qantas 143.
Runway 34 right. Via Charlie. Bravo 10. Hold short of taxiway Lima. Rex 6518.
Runway 34 right, via Charlie. Bravo 10, hold short of taxiway Lima. Velocity 925.
Qantas 67 Heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Negative.
Runway 34 left. At Lima. Via Charlie. Velocity 412.
Runway 34 right. Clear to land.
Rex
Velocity 819.
6416, continue taxi.
Runway 34 right. Via Charlie.
American
Bravo
72
10.
Heavy, runway
Hold
34
short of
left,
taxiway
line up
Lima.
and
Rex
wait.
6416.
Runway 34 right.
Qantas
Cleared for
101,
immediate takeoff.
runway
On
34
reaching
left,
altitude
line up and
1000.
wait.
Contact departure. Velocity 820.
Q-Link 2221, runway 34 right, line up and wait. Qantas 510, cross runway 07. Air Canada 34 heavy, cross runway 07. Another velocity.
Cross runway 07.
Velocity
American
477,
72 heavy.
pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo. Jetstar 403.
Velocity 819er, cross runway 25. Qantas 592, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha 1. Qantas 101, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. At least we've got a break in arrivals
Runway
now.
34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha 1.
Q-Link
Qantas
2221, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Negative. Unknown command. Qantas 418.
Cross runway 25. Rev
There is such a
6518.
backlog of commands coming through right
Cross
now.
runway 25. Velocity 925.
I should really
Cross
wait.
runway 25. Velocity 412.
Velocity 819er, cross runway 25. Qantas 67 heavy, runway 34 left via Alpha 1.
Runway 34 left. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Velocity
Qantas
163.
592, cross runway 16 right.
Continue taxi.
Qantas
Jetstar
3
905
heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Qantas 728, pushback approved, facing west.
Negative. I'm landing. Qantas 802.
Qantas 9024, taxi to ramp. Velocity 817, taxi to ramp via Bravo. Delta.
Negative. I'm landing. Qantas 802.
Alpha Mike 286, runway 34 right via Golf, Delta, Charlie, Bravo 10, hold short, Lima.
Negative. Unknown command. Qantas 10.
Q-Link 2002, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cross runway 25.
American 72
Qantas 418.
heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Velocity 477, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Taxi to terminal. Via Bravo. Qantas 802.
Velocity 924, taxi to terminal via Bravo, Golf. Jetstar 814, pushback approved, facing south.
Continue taxi. Q-Link 2002.
Qantas 67 heavy, cross runway 16 right.
Command property error. Velocity at 17.
Runway 34 left. Clear to land. Velocity 924.
Runway 34 left. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas
Qantas
427.
143, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Cross runway 07. Qantas 10.
Delta 40 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Bye American, bye American.
Cross runway 07. Qantas 143.
Qantas 592, cross runway 16 right. Qantas 3 heavy, runway 34 left, via Alpha 1. Qantas 728, runway 34 left at Lima via Charlie.
Runway 34 right. Clear to land.
Velocity
Velocity
924,
17.
cross runway 25.
Cross runway 25.
Papa
Jetstar
Echo
403.
823, approved, expect runway 34 right. Rex 6518, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alpha Mike 286, cross runway 25. Qantas 143, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cross runway 25. Qantas 802.
Huh.
Cross runway 25. Rex 6416.
Pushback approved facing south.
Qantas
Air Canada
5902, cross runway 16 right.
Cross runway 16 right. Qantas 510.
Continue taxi. Rex 6518. Taxi to ramp via Bravo. Golf. Velocity
Jetstar
819.
814, runway 34 right, via Charlie, Bravo 10, hold short, Lima, cross runway 25. Huge mouthful, but
Runway
you can
34
do it.
left. Clear for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000.
Velocity
Contact
477,
departure.
runway 34 left, line up and wait. If you can do that turn,
Cross runway 25. Qantas
I'm going to
418.
be impressed.
Negative. I don't need pushback truck. Just approved. Alpha Mike 286.
Let's turn that off.
Cross runway 25, Qantas 142.
What's this turn going to look like?
Continue taxi.
Papa
Velocity
Echo
925.
823, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Continue taxi. Qantas 418.
Velocity 9024, cross runway 25. Are you seriously going to do a spin?
Pushback approved facing south.
Are you seriously?
Qantas 592.
Oh my gosh.
Approved expect runway
That
34 right.
spin is
Alpha Mike
insane.
286.
Runway 34 left. Air Canada 34 heavy.
Velocity 477, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Pushback approved facing south. Qantas
Air Canada
678.
34 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Qantas 510, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Continue taxi.
Velocity
Rex
817,
6416.
cross runway 25. I seriously cannot believe you
Runway
just did
34
that turn.
left, line
That
up and wait.
is...
American 72
Whoa.
heavy.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait. Context 101. Runway 34 right. Line up and wait. Q link 2221.
Cross runway 07. Qantas 510. Cross runway 07. Air Canada 34 heavy.
This is crazy.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. Velocity
Frame rate
477.
doesn't like that. Qantas 3 heavy, cross runway 16 right.
Negative. Unknown for man.
Velocity
Velocity
9025, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 510, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 67 heavy, cross runway 07. Qantas 592, cross runway 07. New Zealand 232, pushback approved, facing east. Delta 40 heavy, runway 34 left.
Runway 34 left.
Q-Link
Delta
1431,
via Alpha
pushback approved,
Contact
facing
592.
south.
Runway 34 left.
Velocity
Clear for immediate
555,
takeoff.
pushback
Altitude
approved,
1000.
facing south.
Contact departure. Context 101.
Papa 823, runway 34 right, via Delta Charlie Bravo 10, hold short, Lima. Papa Echo 823, runway 34 right, via Delta Charlie Bravo 10, hold short, Lima. Rex 6416, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Canada 34 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 right.
Qantas
Clear for
592,
takeoff. On
cross
reaching
runway
altitude
07.
1000. Contact departure. Q link 2221.
Cross runway 25. Velocity 819.
Velocity 511, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 right. Qantas 728, cross runway 25.
Runway 34 left. Via Alpha 1. Qantas
Departures
67
are
heavy.
coming in. Alpha Mike 286, continue taxi.
Negative. Unknown command. Qantas 592.
Pushback approved facing south. Qantas 3 heavy.
Pushback approved facing west. Qantas 728.
Velocity 555, runway 34 right, via Charlie, Bravo 10, hold short, Lima.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo.
Delta
Velocity at 17.
40 heavy, cross runway 07. New Zealand 232, runway 34 left.
Runway 34 right.
Q-Link
via Golf.
1431,
Delta,
runway
Charlie,
34
Bravo 10,
right,
hold short,
via
taxiway
Charlie,
Lima,
Bravo
Alpha
10,
286.
hold short, Lima. Jetstar 814, continue taxi.
Runway 34 right. Clear for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Rex
Q-Link
6118,
2002.
pushback approved, facing south. Qantas 790, pushback approved, facing west.
Runway 34 left. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 72 heavy.
Victor Hotel Lima Lima Hotel approved. Expect runway 34 right.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Jetstar
Velocity 477.
762, pushback approved, facing west. Papa Echo 823, cross runway 25. Qantas 3 heavy, cross runway 07. Qantas 420, runway 34 left, cleared to land. You were coming in anyway.
Taxi to terminal. Via Bravo. Golf. Velocity 924.
Pushback approved facing south. Jets target 14.
Alpha Mike 288, runway 34 right, cleared to land.
Cross runway 16
Velocity
right. Qantas 67
555,
heavy.
cross runway 25. New Zealand 232, cross runway 07. United 842 heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Qantas 790, pushback approved, facing west. Qantas 728, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 67 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Qantas 592, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Bum bum bum!
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait.
Let's go and
Qantas
look at the
143.
atrocity. And there we have it. There we have it. We managed to make it. We managed to make it 50 minutes without an incident. Not too bad given the amount of planes that we have dealt with, but I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of the episode. I am absolutely disgusted with myself. Yeah. GA gets me every single time. Thank you for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed our little stint at Sydney. Given that it is my home airport, I dare to say there will be some more episodes coming. Different schedules, different weather scenarios, different times. Yeah, let me know what you think of the new airport, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.